but it didn't do nearly as much. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm not gonna send in Eevee. I'm gonna have to send in Cubone. Hope I can take a hit. Okay. If he karate chops me and kills this Cubone right now, okay. I thought he was gonna kill. What's up, YouTube? Today we are starting a Pokemon Insurgence hardcore Nuzlocke. So, Pokemon Insurgence. I've played Pokemon Insurgence quite a bit. I think I've beaten the game once, and then almost beaten it a few times afterwards. But I've never beaten it in a Nuzlocke, and even more so, I've never beaten it like I don't know how to say it, like not on a randomizer or like not. I'm trying to see what I mean here. I'm trying to put my words together. Hold on, let me stop and think real quick. What am I trying to say? I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say. I think I was trying to say that like I haven't beaten it like without like I haven't beaten it on a Nuzlocke and not randomized, if that makes sense. Like when I've played it and I've gotten really far in it, it's always been like randomized or like the little egg lock challenge they have. So I've never actually beaten it like the regular game where it's not randomized or anything like that. So I thought that I do this series and attempt to beat it not randomized and see how far I get. It may take a couple attempts to beat it or something like that, but we'll see. Um, so you know how this game go. We just got to go through the beginning, little dark rat code, grab all these items, and then the story will really kick off after we grab all these. All right, so we got the little ritual right here. I'm pretty sure most of everybody watching this has probably played this game or heard of this game before, because it's been out for years, and it was like really hyped when it first came out, and even like when they finished it, because I think it came out and then it took like 2 or 3 years to get finished, and then people who played like the first half came back to it, and it was rehyped again after they finished it. So, all right, now we're out of that. We gotta go through this forest before we get to the beginning town. And here's our rival figure, Damien. Tiny Pink Pokemon. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I know who the Augur is. Now I'm gonna go through here, collect all these items, because these are really useful in the especially in the beginning of a Nuzlocke. I love his music. The music in this game is really nice. His what is it? Dad and stepmother, they're arguing about whether he's responsible enough to get a Pokemon. So, what starter do you guys usually choose when you play through this game, if you've played through this game before? I always choose one of the Delta starters. I never ever picked the Eevee really, but I really want to use it because like it's such a cool like mechanic, especially once you get the Mega Stone. It's a cool mechanic, and like you could just do so much with it. But the problem is that I have to keep it alive. I have to keep it alive long enough to do the cool stuff that I want to do with it. So I am gonna pick Eevee this time around. I just hope I can keep it alive long enough to do the like get the mega and do the real cool stuff with it. So we'll see. I'm gonna do my best. I don't know if my best will mean anything in the long run, but I'm gonna do my best. That was the dude in the top hat that just left. That was Rukra, the leader of the Cult of Perfection, as I'm sure you know. And now she's explaining what Delta Pokemon are. Now I'm hoping this Eevee has adaptability. I don't really know what to name it. I do not know what to name it. I know in the Nuzlocke you're supposed to name your Pokemon so that you like get more attached to them, but especially Pokemon like Eevee that evolve into so many different things. I don't know what to name them, especially this one because this one will not be evolving. Spoiler alert: if you never played the game, this one will not be evolving. You can't really evolve your Eevee to do the things that you like the really cool things with it that you can do later on in the game. You have to keep your regular Eevee. But if you want to name my Eevee, leave some name suggestions. I might rename it to whatever uh name I see in the comments. That's really not what I'm supposed to be doing, but it is what it is. I don't know what to call it, so I'll let you guys decide what I call it. I kind of just destroyed Damien. I didn't even register really that we were battling. I was just clicking. Huh? So I'm glad that didn't turn out bad. Not like that really matters though, because typical Nuzlocke rules don't start until you get a Pokeball. Actually, I already got some, so maybe I guess that would have counted. Stocking up real quick. Gotta buy all these antidotes, Pokeballs, and stuff. If I could get out the door. Alright, now it's time to see what I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to go up and then curve and go to that dude who gives you a TM at the start. Hold on, let me make sure this okay, this Eevee is adaptability, so I'm not gonna hit this. I'm not gonna hit this Nidoran because I'm well aware of the power of adaptability Eevee. So I would completely destroy this thing in one hit. That's why I'm not gonna hit it. But I always name these Elizabeth and like what is it, Charles? I don't know if they correspond if like Charles was Elizabeth's husband or anything like that. But I just always name them after like the king and queen from England. Although I'm pretty sure she's not the queen at this time. Don't correct me on. I mean, you can correct me on that if you want to. I just I'm not I'm not sure. I this might be a long shot, but I think she's dead. I don't really follow British politics, so I wouldn't know. I don't even is that even the right thing? British monarchy? I don't know if they have politics over there. I'm pretty sure they do. I'm saying a bunch of wrong things, I bet. But like I said, feel free to correct me. But now I'm probably just gonna have to do some grinding real quick to get these Pokemon leveled up real quick, cause I want to at least get Elizabeth to the point where she's not. going to die, at least not very easily. So I'm probably gonna, oh my god, I'm probably gonna cut to when, should I try to, hmm, I'm gonna run. I was gonna try to beat that Caterpie, but I don't know about that. She was getting a little low. But I'm probably gonna cut to when um I'm back and she has some levels to her. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, we got Elizabeth and my Eevee up to level 8. Now we're just gonna continue along in this forest, and then we're going to, I guess, see how far we can get. But the beginning of this game is very slow. It's very painfully slow because it's like every 5 steps you do, you gotta turn around and do some more grinding, and then you gotta do more and more grinding and more grinding until you get to the secret base after the first gym. And then that's when grinding becomes super easy. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's still tedious, but it becomes easy. It's tedious, time consuming, kind of annoying to be honest, but it is shorter, I guess. Dang, I just crit him. I just crit him. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of Growl for Baby Doll Eyes. Pokeball, okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. I just wanted to check the was it health of my Pokemon before I fought this guy because I know he's got pretty interesting Pokemon for the start of this game. Swift. I'm trying to think, would it be worth getting rid of Tackle for Swift? 'Cause I know it's higher base power. Is it still is stab and adaptability boosted. The only thing is it's special over physical. I don't know if Eevee is more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. I know that the evolutions are like some of them are physical, some of them are special. I just don't know about Eevee in particular. Let's see. Yeah, your special attacks are lower, and even with an attack lower in nature. So I'm assuming Eevee's more physical then, which kind of makes sense because his moveset is majority physical. Um, let's see. I want to battle her, but I don't want to get destroyed, so I'm gonna just make sure my Eevee is. Now her right here, she's kind of annoying at the start of the game because of Growth Roselia, as you can see. And I think she has like Absorb or Mega Drain or something. Yeah, Absorb. So she just grows and absorbs, and depending on what your team is or if you were expecting it or whatever, she could be very annoying and like run threatening at the beginning here. Alright, so now, what Pokemon will I get here? Survey says, hold up, that's a Pokeball, that's not a Pokemon. Hello? Anyone home? Anyone? Okay. Alright, we got a Cubone. I'm not too sure. I mean, that's not that good, to be honest. Unless we are, will it die to this? I don't think it will. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how much damage that Bone Club was gonna do. But this isn't that good because we don't have the thick club yet. Unless he came holding the thick club, this really isn't gonna be all that good. I mean, later potentially it'll be good depending on how long we keep it alive. Because Marowak does get a mega. I'm not really sure what to call this either. I'm gonna just call it Caroline. Is that I don't even know if that's how you spell it, but like that one, I think she's a ghost. I haven't watched that movie in forever, but it's like a scary movie. I think no, it's not a scary movie. It's like a child's movie, but it's like with ghosts or something. Wait, am I thinking about the right movie? I have no clue. I don't know what movie I'm thinking about. I might be thinking about the wrong movie, but it should be like a child ghost potentially, or I don't know. I think she's a ghost. But I just thought about like child because Cubone's a child and like ghosts and Cubone's mother and that whole Lavender Tower thing in Gen 1. And this cave, Telnar Cave, I think. No, not Telnar Cave. Is it Telnar Cave? Yeah, this cave is gonna be annoying to get through with this team because really the only thing we have for rock types is this Cubone. And yeah, we have no thick club or anything. Oh, we're adamant. Wait, if I keep this alive long enough, this could be a major power player. I mean, I'm thinking long term, but we still gotta get through the opening of the game here, but it's fine. I think I want to say he starts with a Machop. I might be wrong. Uh, okay, I was right. So I'm just gonna. This really isn't the best situation. Oh boy, please don't crit me. Okay, he did crit me, but it didn't do nearly as much. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm not gonna send in Eevee. I'm gonna have to send in Cubone. Hope I can take a hit. Okay. If he karate chops me and kills this Cubone right now, okay. I thought he was gonna kill. Oh my god. Okay, we got double kick on what's it called? Nidoran. And now Cubone is not enough health to stay in. And neither is my. Alright, well. This might go very this might go very bad. Oh boy. Oh, never mind. We got this. Alright. Well, that was a rough little battle. I'm gonna go back and heal. Right after I swap Eevee into the front of my party. Because this is something I do all the time in Nuzlocke. And I don't know. It always well, it doesn't always backfire, but most of the time it backfires. So I'm gonna just try to avoid doing that as much as possible this time around. Keeping my low health Pokemon in the front while I try to run through grass back to a Pokemon Center. Oh, okay. Pretty sure. Oh, what Pokemon does he have? Oh, he's got a what's it called, right? He's got Tyrogue in them. I'm fine. He's got one Tyrogue. Two, maybe. I think it is. No, I think it's a Tyrogue and a Geodude. Or a Rock and Roller. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. I'm not liking the amount of crits that are happening to me in this first episode. I know like a few of them have been Machop with focus energy, but I'm really not liking the crits. So they are talking about their assassination plan for the augur here, and they think somehow that them, with their upcoming level 12 level 12 Pokemon, will be able to defeat the augur. Why they think that, I have no clue, but that's what they think. But I'm probably not gonna do that battle today or in today's episode because, as you can see, my Pokemon are quite under level. I think the highest level is level 13, 14 that I have coming out, but none of these guys are even 10 except my Eevee, and I don't feel right just betting it all on Eevee. While Eevee probably could do it, that's not really a risk I'm willing to take. So I think this is the end of this episode. In between episodes, I'm gonna grind this Eevee, or not this Eevee. I'm gonna grind this Nidoran and this Cubone, and then we're gonna do that battle in the next episode, and then continue on. Have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.